Let there be light. Ta-da! Hello everyone and welcome to Tuesday. If you saw yesterday's vlog, at the end of the vlog I said something about surgery. Hopefully I didn't freak anyone out. Currently it's 6:30 a.m. and we're on our way down into North Myrtle Beach, or to Myrtle Beach proper, to go to the surgery center there. I'm going to explain this very briefly. Several months ago, I think maybe in April or May, I started having pain in a place you shouldn't have pain. And I'll just leave it at that. And for everyone going, do you mean? Yes. And it was terrible. And it slowly increased to something that was like far worse. And it got to the point where I absolutely needed to seek medical attention. So I saw a specialist and he gave me medicine. And the medicine worked like day one. It was awesome. I mean, all of the pain that I had went away. I don't know what brought on the pain. There was not an injury. It was just kind of random. And over time it got worse, but the medicine helped it. And that was good. I never brought any of this to the vlog because, I mean, health matters are already kind of private, but whenever you're dealing with this particular issue, I mean, it was like, there's no reason to bring it to the vlog. I was like, I'll just take medicine, it'll get better and everything's fine. But several months later, I still haven't gotten better, and now the doctors are concerned. They're like, okay, well maybe it's not this. Maybe you have something wrong. So today I'm going in for surgery. I do air quotes because I associate surgery with cutting, but apparently that's not exactly what that means. Surgery just means that you're being put under, I guess. And they're going to go take a look around, and I try not to dwell on that too much because it makes me a little uncomfortable, as I feel it probably would for anyone. The reason I'm documenting this in particular is because it's finally escalated to a point where it's becoming like a major life issue, but also because the vlog is documenting my life, this is my first surgery. I guess it's the first time I've ever went under, and I'm having anesthesia today, which is good. I won't be awake for any of it, but it's the first time that I've ever done that, and I wanted to document that. So that is what's been going on for the past few months, and hopefully today is the first step towards getting more answers, because some of the pain that I've been in the past few months has been like excruciating. Help me, I am crying, this hurts so bad pain, and I need to figure out why, and hopefully we'll figure it out today. So Mao actually took off work so she could take me down here, and whenever I get out I'm going to be like completely drugged, so she'll have to drive.
You won't be completely drugged.
You've had anesthesia before, though.
They put me out for my wisdom teeth.
Yeah, see, I haven't had that. I never had my wisdom teeth out, so it's going to be different. Hopefully everything will be fine. They said the entire thing should take like an hour at most, and then I'll be out, so we'll see what happens. Hello. It's
9.
It's 9. We got there at 6:45. Mal was able to come back briefly. She didn't take any video, but she did take a brief photo that I'll show you of me on the operating table. Not on the operating table, in the recovery room, where they had given me an IV. And basically what happened, I'm just going to kind of outline briefly, not graphic detail to freak anyone out who may have this procedure done in the future. They brought me into the recovery room first. I changed my clothes. I had a very, very nice nurse named Lynn, and she took care of me. She got an IV in me. I had an IV and
Antibiotics.
And an antibiotic. So they took care of me in that respect. And I'm very foggy, so I'm drawing from memory.
You keep asking me the same questions.
Did I?
Yeah.
Sorry. And they took me, and then I think that was when you had to leave, and you had to go back to the waiting room. They wheeled me on the cart to the operating table, and then I had to kind of shift from the cart to the operating table. And my doctor, my urologist, was in there, and he talked to me briefly, and they gave me oxygen, and then they put the anesthesia in the IV, and they said this is going to work really fast. So they put it in, and my eyes were still open, and my eyes were open for approximately, I would say, like 30 minutes. And then they said it's going to, or not 30 minutes, sorry, my bad, about 30 seconds. And they said, and it's going to work very fast. And they said, sometimes people have some discomfort, so we put some numbing solution in before we started putting the thing in. So I didn't really feel anything, but when the anesthesia IV hit me, I knew. And I remember thinking I would really like to be aware of when exactly this happened. So I had been on the operating table, they had put the IV in for about 30 seconds, and I was kind of focused on the ceiling. My glasses were off, so it was fuzzy, but I was focused on a light. And I remember when the IV hit because, or the anesthesia part of the IV, because I remember everything was like, it's hard to explain, and I've never been drunk, I've never consumed alcohol, so the best equivalent I can make is when in Grand Theft Auto 5, you're playing as Mark, Trevor, or Franklin, and they get drunk and the world gets wavy. The world got immediately like, and I was thinking, whoa, and I remarked to the multiple staff that was around me, I was like, that hits fast, and that was my last memory. So I must have been out like that. And whenever I awoke, I was in the recovery room, and Lynn said I had done well, and she said, you may have a little burning sensation. Is there anything I can get you? Would you like some apple juice? And I was like, I would love some apple juice.
You told her many times how much you liked apple juice.
And I have vague recollections of the conversations that I had with her. They brought Mal back into the recovery room, and it's bad because I can tell that I fell asleep again.
You didn't.
I didn't fall asleep?
You didn't.
That's weird. I felt like I had several, and this is the best thing I can do for anyone that hasn't had anesthesia, I felt like I had multiple conversations, and it felt like I had fallen asleep between each, and they were each like 5 minutes.
No, they were like 2 questions, and then you would ask the same thing over.
Really?
Yeah.
It was a weird experience because I wasn't asleep for that recovery period, but it felt like I had asked a few questions, and then it was like the slate had been wiped blank. And then I guess I would ask the same questions, and then after a few minutes I had 2 of those apple juices. They were very good. And then
we'll get you some apple juice.
I was taken I had to go to the bathroom, and Mal had to help me change, and I remember there was a distinct point in there where it felt like I had fallen asleep again too. And I guess I never fell asleep.
No.
But it was like a clear...
You were like, have you been in here the whole time?
Yes. Yeah, it's hard to describe, but it feels like separate occurrences. I'm awake now. I'm still a little loopy, but since the last time I've been awake, but I'm just trying to give an indication that, like, I'm having a hard time. Like, I know that the events before 3 minutes ago happened. Like, I don't remember starting the vlog. That's where I'm at. How long have we been recording?
5-6 minutes.
Exactly. I don't remember 3 minutes ago.
Let's get you something to eat and get you back in bed.
I don't remember 3 minutes ago. I just know that must have happened. So my first surgery was weird, and the anesthesia portion is weird, but we don't have any bad history of anesthesia in our family, and it was my first one, but it went really well, man. I mean, they put the IV in. I mean, you have to get a needle. Anyone who's opposed to needles, I take needles really well. So she put it in, she's like, you didn't get me any trouble, and I'm like, I know. But once I got back there, they're like, we've applied the IV, it came quick, and as soon as it came, everything was cool. So now I would like to maybe get some food. I think they said I can't have any like greasy food or anything. I need to eat something a little better. And yeah, and this is gonna sound terrible, and I'm gonna piss off so many viewers because they're like, Steven, we care about you. You need to be careful. I gotta get better. I gotta record Magic today, so hopefully the loopiness will subside, because I'm gonna be honest, Magic the Gathering is the worst game you could possibly play if you can't remember what happened 3 minutes before. I'd be like, has Liliana played this card before? What was I doing? But hopefully I'll rest a little bit and make a fast recovery. Mal, could we get some food?
Yes, we can get food.
Okay, let's get some food, everyone. Hello, everyone. It's been some time since that last clip. What time is it now? It's 6?
6:30.
6? Really? So it's 6:30. I think we filmed that at like 11 a.m. or something like that. I just watched that clip, and man, I was loopy. I was really loopy. Also, watching it back, I don't remember it very well. So my memory was definitely still foggy there. Like, there's parts I kind of remember saying, and then there's other parts where I'm like, what? Why I said that? So yeah, now it's later. We came home and napped, and I've eaten a little bit, and I've just been really taking it easy. I've been going to the bathroom a lot. I'm trying to drink a lot of fluids because all that stuff that they put in my system, I'm trying to get out. I'm on 3 medications. I'm on an antibiotic that I have to take once a day. Then I'm on something for my urine. Then I'm on something.
They gave you also Vicodin.
And they also gave me
you haven't
Vicodin,
taken it.
but I haven't taken it because I just haven't needed it. Fortunately, since I've been home, I've had no pain. I've had pain when I went to the bathroom a little bit, but like as far as just sitting around, no pain at all, and that's good because they gave me Vicodin for that, and I haven't needed it at all, which is really good. I'm sharper now. Things are better. The fogginess has subsided. Taking a nap helped a lot as well. And now I've just moved the couch back, because what I do is I move the couch back and I put the chair here because I need to record Magic. I know I said that in the last clip, but I've made myself a little schedule of things. I said I was going out of town next week, and that's true, and because I'm going out of town, I got to get some stuff done. But I feel good now. I'm still in pajamas, and I definitely had a procedure done, and if I just sit here and I can tell, if that makes any sense. It's not like pain, but I can tell that I don't feel quite right. It's the same kind of feeling like you would have after you go to like the ER. You get home and you feel kind of not dirty, but I don't know, prodded and poked and things that you don't enjoy. That's kind of how I feel. But otherwise, I'm doing pretty good. So I'm gonna try and get Magic recorded, and then we're actually gonna have a really nice dinner. Mal's making something that I'm super fond of, and honestly, for as crummy as the day started, it's turning into an alright day. Sometime later, dinner is just about to be served. This is the pesto chicken Florentine. This may be my favorite thing that Mal makes. It's absolutely delicious, and I will put the recipe in the description. It's so good. I really love the flavor of pesto. It's really fantastic. Also, my parents were out of town today. They rode up to Wilmington just to kind of get away for a little bit. And whenever they were up there, Mom stopped into Cape Fear Games and brought me back something, just because of, I guess, what I had to do. I wouldn't say it's a surgery gift. Is that a thing that people do? Like, maybe. I don't know. She got me a surgery. She brought us one of the Tyranny of Dragons booster packs, because the only place that actually sells those in person, like within 100 miles, is Cape Fear Games. So whenever they were up there, she stopped in and got me that, which was really nice. We already opened it, and there was some cool stuff in there. There was a little bronze dragon and a wyvern, and we got a goblin right here, little tiny goblin, and also a quickling, which we actually had gotten in the first pack that we opened. So now we have matching ones, which could come in useful at some point. Anyway, we're going to sit down and eat this. It's going to be fantastic. I'm really excited. It's been a long day, but we've gotten through it all right. Going to have a good dinner and then try and get a good amount of sleep. Tomorrow, I have a little follow-up with the doctor to talk about stuff. We're probably not going to talk more about this unless some major issue comes up, though. Once again, it's health in general is kind of a private matter, but especially specifically this. I wanted to document it today because it was my first time, having a surgery like that. But unless something major happens that seems to be a threat to my health, something like that, probably won't talk about it, and we'll just assume that things have cleared up, and that'll be what we'll do. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and seriously, make this meal if you haven't, because it's so amazing. I mean, look at that. Look at that. It smells delicious. It smells so good. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we? This popcorn here is it's like cheese and caramel corn together. And my parents got it. It was at Costco. It's GH Craters or Craters. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not okay for long. Oh, I'm out of ammo. God! It's always a battle. Come on, buddy. There you go. No, you don't. You son of a gun. I got him.